It's become part of our lives. The noise of foul language, insults, even slander is everywhere. In hip-hop music, shock radio, cable TV, billions of dollars and some very big careers are riding on it. The question now is, will the Don Imus controversy begin to change that? Here's Josh Mankiewicz.
Don Imus is gone, but will the kind of language that got him fired disappear with him? Don't bet on it. Rap and hip-hop artists routinely use many of those same words and worse. All while depicting women as little more than sex partners. Shock radio is alive and well. Howard Stern's contract is worth $500 million.
This whole Imus situation, the little radio guy, he should have said nappy-headed African Americans.
And more than a week after the debate started over where funny ends and offensive begins, comedians here at the Comedy Union in Los Angeles were finding that line and erasing it.
Well, your grandma walked in with a house coat trying to beat that off with the broom.
So, is Imus's firing the end of this debate, or just the beginning?
I think the door is wide open now for a real conversation about the use of that type of language in our society.
Jasmyne Cannick writes and blogs about racial and civil rights issues, and about the long-running battle by black Americans against degrading themes in music and popular culture.
It's easy to go after the Imuses. The challenge now is to go after the people in your own community. There's not a day that I get up and get in my car that I don't pass by someone who is blaring lyrics of ho, B-word, N-word. Oftentimes it's African American women who are listening to these lyrics as well.
And that's more offensive to you than anything Don Imus says?
Absolutely. The kids in my neighborhood don't know who a Don Imus is. They've never heard of him. But they do know who Snoop Dogg is. They do know who 50 Cent is. They know who all of those rappers are.
And this week it was rapper Snoop Dogg who said it was acceptable for black rap artists to use the same language Imus did. Because he said those songs come from rappers' minds and souls. They're being purchased by people of all colors, but Jasmyne Cannick isn't buying.
If we expect for other races to not disrespect us, we have to stop disrespecting ourselves. There are very few cultures that refer to each other with degrading names. Why is it that African Americans see no problem with it in their rap lyrics?
The argument on the other side of that is there's a market for that. There are people buying those rap CDs not in spite of those lyrics, but because of them. So why should an artist change if their product is selling?
Yeah, at the end of the day, it does all come down to money. But again, maybe we can actually talk about why we do go and buy that, why we do support that.
Jasmyne Cannick says it comes down to simple economics. If you stop buying it, they'll stop selling it.
We're the ones who make these rappers. We make these talk show hosts. We make them by buying their albums and listening to their shows and supporting them. You know, we have to shift our way of thinking, you know, if we really want to make an institutional change. And until the majority of us are ready to do that, it's not going to happen.